There's Tony May, Charlie Giroux. Thanks, guys, for being here so much. I will have to man this segment, and I really am looking forward to talking to you guys. We talked about the jobless report yesterday, how now we're down to the lowest figure since 2008, around 6% in Pennsylvania. You guys want to talk about how that might benefit Governor Corbett. My question would be, do people right away think about the governor when they see the unemployment rates drop?
Well, the governor's made an issue of being able to bring jobs back to Pennsylvania, and he's certainly has gotten the blame for high unemployment, so I could see why he'd want to claim credit for lowering the unemployment.
Kudos to Governor Corbett and his administration. Tony's right. When things were headed in the wrong direction because of the Obama economy, a lot of folks wanted to say, look at what Governor Corbett isn't doing. But now Pennsylvania is on the right track. Month after month, a sustained period of growth in the job sector. It's good for Pennsylvania. Over 150,000 new private sector jobs under Tom Corbett.
Good, okay.
We're still ranking 45th, though, in the number of new jobs created.
Good. That leads me to my next question, because, all right, we're at 6% in the state of Pennsylvania, but for those of us that are maybe over the age of 30, or aren't, how low is that number really in the state of Pennsylvania, 6%?
I have a hard time speaking for those over 30, but but it's good news for everybody in the economy, but particularly for younger workers entering the workplace. Additionally, the number of people on unemployment and filing for unemployment is at an all-time, not an all-time, but a recent low for Pennsylvania, and is #1 in the nation in decline in unemployment claims. That's all good news for Pennsylvania. It's a path to prosperity.
Tony?
And the one thing that I will say for Governor Corbett, he's been being punished for long-term trends that started a long time before he got there, before Ed Rendell got there, before anybody who's under 30. Because we've been losing manufacturing jobs for decades here in Pennsylvania, and we're not going to get them back.
All right, let's move on real quickly. Voter registration for the May primaries. If you didn't do it by 5 o'clock today, guess what? You can't do it. So if you didn't register, let's just speak to hopefully a small percentage of our viewers that didn't. How big of a mistake was that?
If you're a Democrat, I think it's a serious mistake, because you won't get a chance to choose the guy or the woman who's going to be running against Tom Corbett in the fall, and that's a big vote. Plus, there's a number of contested, although not that many here in the Dauphin County area, contested seats for legislature.
Okay, if you're a Democrat, bad idea. Fine. How about the other side of the aisle?
Well, it's a bad idea regardless of your party registration. There's an old saying, if you don't vote, you can't complain. I'll clean it up for family television. But the point is, your vote is your voice, and if you don't register, you can't vote. Tony's absolutely right. There's more action on the Democratic side in this primary, so folks still have a chance to register for the fall election, but regardless, make sure you register, make sure you vote. It really is important, and it's a treasured right that a lot of people gave blood for.
Something we talk about a lot, for someone who covered the May primaries last year, some precincts were happy with just 8%. They thought that that was a good number. That doesn't seem to me like a very good number speaking for the people.
It's pathetic.
All right, fine. Thank you guys so much. Tony May, Charlie Giroux.